Asian markets have gone higher and higher today. We had a good lead-in from overnight markets, with both US and European markets gaining strongly. But the real kicker seemed to be the fact that we had equities, commodities, and the US dollar all moving up together, which rarely happens. And in such a scenario, it's very bullish for equity markets, especially over here in the Asian session. We saw the API inventories release showed that US crude oil inventories declined by 5.1 million barrels last week. And if we see a similar number coming out in the EIA report this evening, that is going to be very bullish for oil. Oil promptly rallied over 1% off that release and looks ever closer to breaking through that $50 level. That proved to be incredibly important as a psychological driver for markets today, with energy markets performing very strongly, but also in the commodities space, the copper and iron ore prices both pushed higher today, despite the fact that we had a stronger US dollar. So materials and energy sectors, despite being the worst performers in European American markets, have done very well in the Asian session again today. But most interesting, what was being seen in US markets is the technology stocks were really leading the way. Technology and financials both doing very well in overnight markets, and that trend does seem to have continued into the Asian session. Financials doing incredibly strongly on the ASX here in Australia today, but across the region, Japanese markets have responded very well to the fact that the USD JPY is increasingly pushing into that 110 handle, showing that there's further weakness in the yen, and also Chinese markets in general have rebounded quite strongly today off that improved US data.